early as a Christian at Redlands Calvary in the youth group, and I was a wild man. I was like a Uncle Ted Nugent, crazy guy, and a lot of the more grounded kids kind of took me under their wing, realized that hey, let's, this kid could have some potential. Let's
Right.
let's get him worked in, and so they took me to they go, you want to go see a concert? Yeah. So we went to this concert, and there was like four local bands, and one of them was Holy Right. And first two bands, ooh, they were bad. And then Holy Right got up there, and the guitarist, I just thought, wow,
Yeah.
that guy's good, man. And the drummer, uh, I know him now; he's a good, great drummer now.
Yeah.
But back then, I was arrogant. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, that good drummer. I said, Lord, you put me in a band like that, I could, I could shape them up. We could do something.
Yeah.
And and I met the guitarist afterwards, which is Sean, and
Sean
it's like
Silas. Yeah.
John Silas. This is like early '86, and then within 2 months, they called me and go. The singer of the band, Holy Right, called me. And goes, hey man, our drummer, he doesn't have a drum kit right now. He's getting a new one. Can we borrow your drums? You know, they had like, dude, I had like even back then it was probably $8,000 drum set. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, wow, they're gonna use my drum set. You know, it's crazy. Like that was a dumb thing to do, but it was the right thing to do at the time. So I bring the drum set,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, can I stay and watch practice? They go, of course you can. And so we're waiting. The drummer's not showing up. And Sean's like, you want to jam? I go, yeah. So we jammed for like 2 hours, and it was just like whoosh. And then the drummer showed up, and you know it. So, anyways, I'm like,
That's
hey,
awesome.
here's the keys to the house, man. Have fun. And then I got a call later that week. Hey, a drummer quit. Do you want the gig? And I'm like, wow, yeah, yes, I want the gig. And so that's how I got in Holy Right. And within 2 weeks, I came in, and then they had a band meeting, and they brought me to the band meeting. They go, look, bro, you're a good drummer, but you're a freaking wild man. You got to calm down. Um, you know, you need to play more like our old drummer. And I'm like, old drummer, why am I here? If you want the old drummer, you should have kept him.
Yeah.
You got me now, dude. You know, you're set. You know that. You know, cocky,
Yeah.
arrogant attitude. And they're like, look, either you play like the old drummer, or you're out of the band.
Yeah.
And so I took it hard. I'm like, you know, and so I left, and my buddy, who was wise, a friend of mine, my age at the time, he goes, look, man, who gave you this talent you have? I said, God gave it to me. What do you mean? He goes, well, God gave you this talent, then it's his, right? I said, yeah. He goes, well, if he wants you to play in his band and play like that other drummer, who are you to stand in the way? And I'm like, what do you know? And, but that stuck with me, and I'm like, you know, Lloyd said, what are you gonna do, dude? Is it your
Yeah.
talent or is it mine? And I go, okay, I get it. So I called him. I go, okay, whatever you want me to do, I'll do. Tell me what the old drummer did, I'll do it. No strings attached. So I'm
Wow.
like, cool. So that's how I got the gig and stayed in the band. And within another week, we did a concert, and my drumming went right back to what it was. I think I played straight for like 2 weeks, and then it was just once I said it, they kind of bent. You know, they're like, oh, he's cool now. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
woo. And we did our
It's
first
hard to change
concert.
old habits, right?
Yeah, well, you know, I was creative. I didn't want to,
Right.
boom, bap, boom, which I think is a
Exactly.
good way to go because that's your job as a drummer
Yeah.
when it's correct. But not back then. And I had to do a lick like every other bar, just in case I died. I wanted to make sure you knew I was a good drummer, and God forbid. And we did a concert like 2 3 weeks later, and it was just a school of people, and I had a line of people. I did a like a 12 minute drum solo. I've been working at that thing for God knows how long, and this is my opportunity. I wanted to let everyone know everything I've been. It was crazy. So
That's
anyway,
awesome.
and I'm probably about 3 years into my playing at this time with Holy Right. And within, I think, 6 weeks from that first gig, we were in the studio cutting Stand As One.